Hey guys, it's Meredith Brown, your digital trainer for today's Meredith's Matchbox, and also co-founder of Authors Ignite, along with my mom, Deborah Brown, and our great friend, Jessica Nash. And I'm trying to adjust so that you can see the Christmas tree behind me while I talk, because it's kind of festive. And happy Hanukkah if you celebrate Hanukkah. I'm pretty sure it's still Hanukkah. I think it's like the fifth or sixth day of Hanukkah. And I have also this behind me too, which is festive, but you can't see it because I'm a big old head. But yes, happy Hanukkah if you celebrate Hanukkah. And Christmas is next week. I just had this realization and about had a heart attack. So that's a lot. Um, but thank you for joining me today for today's live training, Meredith's Matchbox. I definitely prefer this to be interactive rather than me monologuing. So feel free to leave questions, comments, whatever comes into your brain in the comment section. I am on StreamYard, so if you're on Facebook, definitely leave your name in your comments so that I know who sent it, because it does not tell me on StreamYard. It just says, Facebook user. So I definitely would want to know who I'm talking to. But that's that. If you're watching this on the replay, definitely comment replay or whatever. And if you have any questions and you're watching this on the replay, we definitely circle back around to answer them later. So no worries there. We definitely will still answer your questions. If you're new here, please introduce yourself in the comments. We love having new members and chatting with new people. I'm super glad you're here with me today, whether it's live or on the replay. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. So today, before I get started, I want to thank everyone who participated in the 12 Days of Holiday Sparks event that we did. Thank you so much for downloading our PDFs. I hope you enjoy them. I hope they are of a benefit to you. A special congratulations to Bobby Barbara Smith, who won. She won an Authors Ignite mug and a set of magnets. So yay, that's super fun. And I'll just do a quick introduction of myself. I focus on brand strategy and digital training in Authors Ignite. I do Meredith's Matchbox every week. And I have a background with photography, video editing, and just a huge love of reading, as I think most authors and most people who work in this industry do. I also am a former literary agent. I worked as a magazine and newspaper copy editor, and I was a National Speakers Bureau assistant. So I definitely have a lot of experience on the technical side of things as well. So I definitely know what I'm talking about. And also, we've helped as a team authors publish and promote their books all the way from book idea to book launch to becoming bestsellers on Amazon and things like that. So our goal is always to help you increase your engagement with your audience, elevate your author brand, and feel empowered in your business. And we have historically done that for our clients. So just so you know, hi, Jessica. Yes. And also a big thank you to everyone who got our Sparks of Gratitude Undated 52-week journal. We are almost at 100 sales. Once we hit 100 sales, we're going to do a celebration because I'm so excited. It's so close. We sold one this morning to make it 99. So let's get to 100 today, hopefully. Because it is undated, you can start it anytime. You don't have to start it January 1st. You could start it right now if you want to start being grateful right now and you're feeling in the spirit. But it is a year-long undated planner. We'll put a link in the comments to the Amazon page so you can buy it for yourself or as a gift, stocking stuffer, something like that for someone else. And it is well priced, I believe, at $9.99. So it's a good gift, and it is worth more in your heart than it is in your wallet. It's only $9.99, but it makes you happier and healthier throughout the year. So I think that's worth a lot more. But today, apparently have a little bit of an interruption with the internet. But today we're going to focus on the subject of choosing planning over panicking. And the reason this is such an important subject, especially right now, is it is the holiday season. It is that time of year. And I just realized today that Christmas is next week. Oh my God. So planning is definitely very, very important. Even though we didn't offer a, printed planner for 2021, we are planning to have a digital planner that we're excited about. So let me know in the comments if you want info on that. It's going to be up on Etsy soon for you to order. But yes, planning is hugely important, and it definitely helps you when it comes to not panicking. It helps you beat the overwhelming feeling that you're not prepared that comes with writing, marketing, handling the business side of writing, balancing it all with your other responsibilities, and trying to figure out what you need to do. Like if you haven't planned ahead, if you're not prepared, it's very overwhelming. It is said that luck favors the prepared and chance favors the prepared. So having a plan in place, even a very loose plan, can help you seize the opportunities that you see coming and navigate any situations that you don't see coming as well. Let me get my water. So staying still and waiting to see what will happen on a situation can definitely mean that you will miss out. So having a loose plan in place just helps you stay on track and not miss out. We definitely don't want that for you, missing out on things. Here at Authors Ignite, we much prefer that you do things instead of miss them. We want you to perform at your best. We want you to be open and prepared for all opportunities that come your way and be as successful and profitable as possible. So these are some things you can consider as you plan out your 2021, which is going to be here in about like 2 weeks. So it is hard to know what the future is going to look like, especially with the pandemic and people still quarantining and potentially going into more lockdowns. But there are ways to think about building your marketing plan now that can carry through 2021, no matter what happens, regardless of what's happening in the world. Building a marketing plan can carry through no matter what. So here are some of our suggestions. Number 1, lay out your goals. We always suggest this when we have classes specifically for planning ahead and things like that for marketing. Is the first step of building a marketing plan is always going to be defining your goals. And the reason is that defining your goals ahead of time, having those objectives that you want to happen in place, just helps drive traffic to your website and bookseller sites, because you are creating these goals, you have them written down, and then you would create a step-by-step action plan on how to reach those goals. So if you do that, then you will get the results of the goal. You will achieve the goal. So we talk about using the SMART method. That's SMART, all in caps. It's an anagram. And it's not a new method, but it definitely works. It's an acronym. That's the word. It's an acronym for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound or timely. And that would apply to your goals. So you want to lay out goals that are specific, goals that are measurable, goals that are attainable, goals that are realistic, and goals that have a timeline attached. So you're not just saying, oh, somewhere in the future, I want to do this. You're like, in 3 months, I'm going to have this book written and I'm going to get it up for editors and whatever. So That is a thing. You can track your goal and have it within a specific time period. That way, have your action steps, and then you will be able to achieve your goal. If the internet cuts in and out, I am sorry. If it cuts out completely, I will just record the rest of this and pop it up. But hopefully, we will be uninterrupted for now. Number 2 is know your audience. We do talk about this one a lot as well. As soon as you've established the goals of your marketing plan, your very next step is identifying your audience. So this is going to be specific to you. This is your target audience. We preach this over and over. Everything you do, from writing your book to marketing your book, everything should center around your specific target audience. And so that would be your ideal reader, also known as your ideal reader. So that's that one person who, is eager to read and buy your new books right now, whenever they come out. Your marketing plan should be customized to that ideal reader. And then that way you can target them very specifically. It will still hit a broad audience, but you're targeting a specific person. And so it feels more personal. Typically, your ideal reader is a fictional depiction of someone that would describe your target audience, your target customer, based on things like behavior, age, demographic area, buying motivations, and where they hang out on social media and online. Documented buyer personas are more likely to exceed your revenue goals. And it helps to create a list of like who your favorite customers are, if you already have books out, who your favorite customers are, and then kind of identify similarities between them and personas who might have like similar needs, right? And so you just pick out the similarities and put it in a box to create your own ideal reader. And then you would create specific marketing strategies to market specifically to that ideal reader. So you can you can have multiple ideal readers. That's okay. You can prioritize each persona that you create based on age, gender, size of the group that you're targeting, amount of money they might spend. There's tons of ways to divide it out, but definitely you want to create those personas that you're marketing to. Number 3 is a huge one. Embrace the digital age. If we've learned nothing else in 2020, it's that in-person events are changing, and now they're going to be few and far between. They're going to be different from now on. That seems very likely to continue into 2021 and possibly longer. So it's very important to embrace technology, embrace things like this, going live, talking to your audience that way. If you aren't comfortable with technology, Jessica has shared on Tuesdays, she shares her Tuesday tutorials, and those videos are all about technology and how to use it to your advantage. So definitely go back through her Tuesday tutorials. She has shared tons of tools there that you can use. And again, if you aren't comfortable with technology, like if you're even more of a beginner than that, now is the time to start thinking about maybe investing in courses to learn like how to make the most out of your business opportunities, to promote yourself and your books or blogs, courses to teach you basically what we teach you, social media marketing. And always remember that even if you say, oh, I'm not good at social media now, with any challenge comes opportunities. And something that I always tell people, if you are maybe not afraid of social media, I wouldn't say that, but you're nervous about learning it, don't worry. You can't break the internet. You specifically cannot break Facebook. So, go on there, learn, just play around and have fun. And that's at the end of the day, the main goal of the internet and social media is having fun. And if you are having fun, that comes across to your audience as well. And they feel like they're having fun with you. So that is something to keep in mind. My screen went blank. Sorry. Number 4 is to plan in increments. Increments. I'm bad at saying that word, which I didn't know till just now. Instead of mapping out perhaps your entire year, maybe just focus on a few months at a time. Maybe just focus on Q1 first. Map out Q1 being January, February, and March. Know what you're going to do during those months, and then that's fine. So having a 90-day plan, and we've been moving into having 90-day plans at Authors Ignite because they're more flexible and they allow you to be nimble and things like that. But having that plan just allows you to be able to change course if needed. You can revisit your plan whenever you need to. And it's much more easy and simple than if you have a full year-long plan already planned out and you feel like, I can't change anything because then I'll ruin the entire year. No, just do like a 90-day plan and start there. Or if you just want to do a month-long plan and start there. Here's what I'm going to do for the first month. Here's what I'm going to do for the second month. That's fine too. Hi, somebody said hi, Meredith, but I don't know who it is because their name isn't there. I'm sorry, but hi. Okay. Oh, I was going to say also that being nimble and planning those shorter increments of time ahead of time is especially important in this sort of uncertain pandemic age because things are changing pretty quickly. So number 5 is to focus on metrics. You've probably heard us say this before, but we can't say it enough. Even if you spend night and day and every ounce of your energy making a marketing plan, it means nothing if you aren't then keeping track of the results. Because the more accurate your results are, your tracking is, then the better you can adjust your plans and strategies in the future. Because that way you know what's bringing you money, what's working on social media, what your audience enjoys interacting with, what they click through on, what is maybe just costing you money by running ads and nobody's interacting, what's wasting time, like things like that. So keeping an eye on your analytics transforms your marketing plan from just a business document that you have stuck up on the wall or on your fridge or whatever, to a living piece of measurable data, whatever, that helps you manage both your writing business and also like the market changes in the real world. So how you construct your 2021 marketing plan should depend on the results that you've gathered this year in 2020. So if you've done ads in 2020, look at the results, see what happened, see what worked. Keep doing what works. Don't do what doesn't work. Things like that. Being able to measure your marketing campaign performance and then make adjustments from there, which we've talked a little bit about strategies on how to do that before, will be crucial in the coming year, will always be crucial for marketing plans. This is always going to be important stuff. And then finally, let me take a sip of water. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. I'm sure you can hear me drinking it. It is delicious water. Anyway, finally, number 6, be open to opportunities that come up, even if they aren't part of your current business plan. So say you do that Q1 plan, right? Where you plan ahead. And then at the last minute or something, you get invited to speak at an online event or something like that. And you're like, oh no, I didn't include that in my plan, so I can't do it. No, Say yes. Say yes to the event. Figure out the logistics after you've said yes. Definitely like still be open to any opportunities that can help you sell books. So you're an author. If you get invited to speak at an online book convention, it's a no-brainer to say yes, right? Because it's going to help you sell books. And so even if you didn't have it on your plan already, you can add it in. That's the great thing about having a flexible plan, especially plan. It is much more flexible. The same thing, not just conventions, the same thing goes for guest blogging, interviews, podcasts, anything like that. If you happen to see an anthology that's calling for submissions that's in your genre, in your wheelhouse, enter it. You know, there's no downside here. It's a great way to increase your writing credits if you do get included in the anthology for your bio, and also gain a new audience for yourself and your work. And like I always say, the worst thing that'll happen is that they might say no, and then you'll just be in the same way you were before you even saw it. So that's not that bad. You know, you already still have so much, but it never hurts to add more. If you see a course online that calls to you or is on a topic that you're weak in or something that you need, you need help in, take the time to invest yourself. Take that course. One of the key things that we've learned about marketing is that you need to always know what is working right now, and it's constantly changing. You can't just rely on what you already think you know, because again, things are always updating. You need to keep up with the trends and what's coming up in the future, and knowing what is going on. There's not only is there constantly changes on already established social media, but there's constantly new social media platforms being added that you might enjoy. So businesses, especially in the last year, we've really seen this like never before, really have to rely on staying up to date with online and what's happening there with the trends, in order not just to thrive as a business, right? Like in the past, but even just to exist. Brick and mortar businesses, more than ever before, have been relying on online shopping, online customers, online services, because they're having to put all their merchandise online for you to even be able to access it and purchase it. So this is hugely important. And it also means that everyone is moving online as well. So there is going to be more competition online, but that just means that you're going to be even better because you're going to have to hone your skills even more to stand out, right? So ad approval times may take a little bit longer than they have in the past. And people may be writing more books because they're staying home and thinking, well, I've always wanted to write a book, so why not? Because they don't know, right, that it's a job. And so there may be more competition. That's all fine. You will need to be business and marketing savvy and really hone your skills, including your SEO knowledge, your relevant keyword knowledge, in order to be discoverable. But the good news is that book sales are always going to continue to be strong. They took off in 2020 because everyone is at home and they are reading. They finally have time to read their reading list. So it's definitely going to continue in that way. And people are reading all kinds of things when they're at home, right? People are trying new genres and trying new authors. So definitely jump on that trend and like make it work for you. But that's it for today's Meredith's Matchbox. It is December 16th today, which means we have, oh my gosh, the rest of this week and then 15 days left in the year. 2 weeks left in the year until it's 2021. And we, in my family, have been quarantining mainly at home since February, because I remember we were quarantining on my birthday. We were going to take a trip and couldn't. So I hope you have your best year yet with royalties and all of that. And then I hope your 2021 is even better because now you're kind of used to the online marketing game and you know a little bit more about what to do because you've been here with me and with Jessica every week. And so I hope you have an amazing Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Yule, New Year's Eve, all of it. And I hope you have a great 2021 as well. And everyone, Mom, Deborah Brown, and Jessica Nash, and I at Authors Ignite all wish you a great 2021 and a profitable one. We are still available to help you guys because we do stuff over Zoom. So you can schedule a power hour or an accountability session with us at any time. And until next time, remember that branding is the match. And we here at Authors Ignite are going to help you ignite your business, branding, and profitability. And I will see you next time. Jingle bells. Bye.